Hey everybody, welcome to Questionable Lock. My name is Taylor Stahl,
My name's Carson Marsh.
I'm Sebastian Atashi.
and we are recapping this past weekend's huge, crazy games in the NFL playoffs. We're gonna start off with the Bucs game. Carson, how are you feeling about what happened?
I mean, I'm feeling good. My wallet's definitely a little heavier, but Tom showed out against Drew Brees, and it looks like a report came out that Drew Brees might be retiring. This might be his last year. Definitely not the best way to go out. 3 interceptions, or 3 turnovers, I should say. I think 3 interceptions. Devin White, I think, scooped up all 3 of them. The middle linebacker for Tampa Bay, LSU. Go Tigers. But yeah, it was a big win for the Bucs. I actually thought they were going to lose until the fourth quarter. I think the Saints really just lost the game. I'm interested to see or hear what you guys think, because I thought the Saints, if they just kept running it with Kamara, would have won that game, and they would be on to like their NFC title game, like their third one in the last 5 years or something. Maybe it's second one in the last 5 years. But anyways,
I mean, I think that everyone was kind of surprised at the Bucs win, considering the 3 games that they've played this season. The Bucs have gotten they've lost every time, so everyone
destroyed.
There's 2 perspectives you could have had going into this game. It was either the Bucs are tired of losing and they're going to take this themselves, or it's going to be the same old. And I personally kind of knew Brees was going for the retirement thing, and I kind of really wanted him to take this job and take it all the way to the Super Bowl. So I'm kind of sad about it, but 2 GOATs still, just a bunch of GOATs.
The GOAT isn't getting swept, that's for sure.
Yeah.
You can't. It's extremely hard to play a team a third time that's from your division. These 2 teams are built to beat each other, built to beat teams in their division. So Tom Brady does what he does best in the fourth. They execute, and they're moving on. They get to play the Packers, which is not going to be an easy task for them.
No, for sure.
Not at all. And I think we're going to talk a lot about that on Thursday.
Yes.
But I'm really leaning towards the Packers with the points, but we can talk about that Thursday. Another good game was.
Speaking of the Packers.
Yeah, Packers-Rams.
Oh, yeah, Packers-Rams. Easy segue right there.
Yeah, I will say Goff did not play that bad. Considering the circumstances, the thumb, the screws, all that, didn't play that bad, but Green Bay, man, that's what, 7 games in a row, I think, now that they've won by 7+ points by a touchdown. They cover the points. Money line obviously hits. They're looking pretty unstoppable right now. And I think we were saying on the show, whoever wins that game is pretty much a lock to make it to the Super Bowl. I'd be very surprised to see the Packers lose this weekend.
I would too. And also on last week's show, we talked a lot about the Jalen Ramsey, Devontae Adams matchup. Devontae really showing out against Jalen. No. Yes. He got a TD on like one of the first drives, and
it was like a 2-yard touchdown. But all right.
Well, okay, they were barking pregame, during the game, and Devontae won the matchup. They ultimately won the game. Packers got out to an early lead, and Cam. I gotta say, Cam Akers is a great running back, but Packers look damn good.
They were moving the Rams defense around wherever they wanted, holding the ball, running it. Aaron Jones. It's going to be tough for the Bucs, who, like you said, looked like the Saints could have just kept going to Kamara. How are the Bucs going to handle Aaron Jones in the run game, and what that opens up for Devontae Adams and the Packers?
Yeah, and it's funny because the Rams or the Bucs have, I think, the second best rushing defense,
but they have
the 21st ranked passing defense, which means that if you're going against Aaron Rodgers with that, and we can talk about this Thursday, but Bucs rolled the Packers earlier this year. Packers really couldn't get anything going, but I think this is different. The run game for the Packers has evolved since like week 4 or week 5 or whenever that was, and we can talk about that Thursday. But Packers had a really good game against the Rams. Rams defense, as always, we see Aaron Darnold on the sideline getting all emotional. Kind of love to see that in a way, playing with a ton of heart and stuff.
Torn rib cartilage, something like that.
Yeah, still on the field.
He said, "I feel no pain," which
Speaking of
he's a Terminator.
Speaking of injuries, can we talk about Mahomes?
Yeah, well, that game we did take the Chiefs. We took them to cover the points.
Mahomes did the stanky leg.
Yeah, that was the Browns.
He did.
tough to
He
watch.
had the 1,000-eye stare. The 1,000-eye stare.
Bad. That was bad.
Also, that game,
Yeah.
like, I don't know. I literally left after like the second quarter. I don't know. I was just like, this game, it's head by like 14. I was like, I knew this was gonna happen. Like, as much as I wanted to see like Baker, and the Browns do the thing that they've been doing, and then my dad barges into my room and is like, "You got to see this game. You got to see this game." I come out there and it's like a 3-point game, and I'm like, "Where did this come from?" Mahomes is on the bench concussed. I'm like, "How did this happen? Like, what the heck?" It was a crazy game. Super unfortunate that Mahomes had to get a concussion. Would you guys think he's back this week?
There's no way that he does not play.
Well, yeah, that's what I was going to say. But I just wanted to do a quick shout out. Hashtag anything is possible. Chad Henne, former Miami Dolphin. He's got to be like 49 now. He's probably like 36,
old, right?
And he's still in the league. Gets a dub. He is undefeated in the playoffs so far. Chad Henne, MVP NFL season 2021.
That was so huge for him.
The run on 3rd and 14, my goodness. You see the man's legs moving.
How do you let a quarterback run over 15 yards in a game like that?
Hey, Carson's right, too. He's been around. When I saw him come in, I was like, oh, my goodness. But
he was my starting quarterback in like 2007.
They made a good point is that I think he got to play a lot in week 17. And that when, you have a team that is already locked up their playoff position and stuff, and you get to give those backups, experience with the first guys, that is exactly what happened this weekend where they needed it. And, Chad Henne, a professional, gets the job done. And hopefully he doesn't have to start this weekend.
But hopefully not.
He'll be ready. Dual threat quarterback.
Mahomes hasn't cleared concussion protocol, but we will see. I know he's going to be itching to get back in that game because if they have Chad Henne as their backup, I do not think they're going to beat the Bills. But we will see. That line is gonna move a ton. Chiefs are -3 right now, somewhere around -200. Bills at +140. So keep an eye on that. But we will see later on in the week what will happen.
Right, and I think we just need to let's talk about the Ravens game really quick.
Ravens Bills, yeah.
Ravens Bills.
Good. I mean, good for the Bills.
We missed. Yeah, good for the Bills.
They get the job done. Explosive offense, which they're going to see this week. 2 of the best quarterbacks, Lamar and then Mahomes back to back. But they looked good. They took care of business. They're showing that they still got it. Stephon Diggs looking pretty unguardable still. Josh Allen, find him. He did have a couple of missed throws, which they're going to need those against.
Yeah, I mean the Ravens were blitzing them all night long, and I think with the Ravens, it's their biggest strength and their biggest weakness is Lamar Jackson. And when he's off it, I mean that pick six, I think it was tied for the longest pick six return of all time, like 101 yards.
101,
That just took the momentum out of the Ravens. Basically, just sealed the game on that play. But I was expecting a shootout. We got 3-0 to end the first quarter. So it was definitely a game I was disappointed in.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it was definitely a game to be disappointed with in the sense of scoring. But for those old-fashioned NFL fans,
for those who
Lamar got hurt in that one. It was already
for those who take the under.
For sure, I think Allen is gonna. I don't know. I think he's gonna get some business done in this next game coming up. I think that he's gonna.
Bills are gonna come out hot.
I really like the game that he played this weekend, and I think he deserved to win. And I think that I don't know. It's gonna be very interesting. We have a lot of
Mahomes
QBs.
If Mahomes plays, that over is going to be super enticing. But we will see.
Yes, this is true. Anything?
We'll see. We'll see Thursday.
Want to talk about this past weekend?
Those were all 4 games.
I think we basically covered it, but this Thursday is going to have a lot of good games, a lot of interesting matchups this weekend. So we will see.
A lot of solid offense, a lot of solid QBs, a lot of goats in town. So we will definitely see you guys on Thursday with our picks for the weekend, our questionable locks, and make sure you check the tweets. We have, I think, some basketball that we should be tweeting about and things like that too as well.
Yeah.
Not just the playoffs, but we definitely are going to focus on the playoffs this weekend. And we'll see you guys on Thursday.
See you guys.